welcome back to my channel. First off, I'd like to give a huge shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you. And also, I would like to welcome any new viewers and new subscribers. So if you hadn't already, please subscribe below and give me a thumbs up. So anywho, today I'm going to be talking about self-care. And nowadays, there's a million and one definitions for self-care. And to be honest, I believe that your definition of self-care is going to revolve around or stem from what's important to you. So to me, like, I take a more holistic approach. For example, mind, body, and spirit, you know, all of that is important to me. So I try to find ways to, you know, tend to each one of those, those entities, because they are important to me. So self-care is important to everybody. But to our nursing students, I just want to kind of let you all know that, I feel your pain and I know exactly what you've been through or going through or anticipating going through. Nursing school can be a horror story if you allow it to be. And on the brighter side of things, it can be the best years of your life because of growth. You're growing, and I can promise you, if you look from the first day you enter to whatever stopping point you're at, or whatever point you're at, whether you make it to through fundamentals or through med-surg or through OB and peds, just looking back to that first day, you will see growth. So definitely, you definitely control your outcomes. So to my nursing students, I want to say that, self-care starts with knowing when to take a break. You have to know when you've reached a threshold. And when I say that, I mean, with studying, you only can study for so long. Let's be clear. Your brain can't process hours of nonstop studying. So time management plays into self-care management. So from my experience, what I used to do, or what I do, is I plan self-care into my planner. So I don't know if any of you ever heard of self-care Sundays. Yeah, that's the thing to me. And I'm actually going to get a shirt made, so you'll see that featured here pretty soon. But yeah, so self-care Sundays was basically a day that, or is basically a day that I kind of put my version of self-care before anything or anyone else. And it's one day out of the week. So one day, not even the whole day really, just the beginning of my day, I kind of put it to myself. You kind of make that day or hour or a few hours just for me, for my mind, body, and spirit. I definitely try to, put my mind in a place of serenity, positivity. Try to clear my mind, and now there's all kind of stuff that you can do or purchase, or it's so much out there. But I've been trying to get into meditating. It's hard. It's hard to clear your mind. That's crazy. That's crazy, right? But it is. It's hard to clear your mind. So you have to work hard to clear your mind, because there's so much things going on these days, and especially if you're in school, there's so much going on. Like, you're trying to clear your mind, but you're sitting there thinking about, oh my goodness, I have a cardio test on Monday, and I'm sitting here on a Sunday at 7 o'clock in the morning, if you wake up that early, trying to clear my mind. Like, I probably should be studying and doing some questions or something. And it's like, no, you need that time for yourself. Your future self will thank you. You know, I try to clear my mind and, you know, light some candles and just try to relax. And relaxing is another thing that is difficult to do, especially if you are always on go. It's just always something. You always have something to think about, something to worry about. It is hard to relax. I know, trust me, and it's real. For those who don't know nothing about that, it is for real. So anyway, so you know, I try to relax and just focus on my breathing and just try to let anything that is holding me down or weights or stressful, I just try to drop it to the ground. You know, for that time, just to give my brain and my spirit a break. Because too much of anything is not good for you. You know, so too much stress, too much worry, that is not good for you at all. So as far as my body is concerned, you know, I work out. No, I'm not a bodybuilder. No, I'm not you know, I just work out consistently, and it works for me. You know, I'm not skinny or anything like that, but I do it as a part of self-care, just to stay active. Yeah, so, you know, I make sure I tune into other things like, you know, give myself a pedicure, manicure my nails, you know, little things like that. So I just wanted to come to you all just to kind of give you a quick little powwow about self-care, because I know that it can definitely get left behind. And when you're in the height of your semester or whatever semester you're in, you know, it's like, do I relax and meditate for an hour? Or do I study for an hour because I got a test tomorrow? And like I said earlier in the video, self-care and time management, they go hand in hand. Without one, you can't have the other. If you aren't managing your time and actually hitting the books consistently prior to the day before the test, you will never have time for self-care. Your self-care will always be last, and eventually it will become non-existent. So time management. I will make another video about time management, which is really important. Like, if you don't look at any of my other videos, please look at my time management video, because I'm going to talk about some things that, you know, other people have shared with me, and has definitely changed the game for me. Like it was just crazy how, you know, you're so smart, but you're not all that smart at the same time. Like, it's crazy. So if you don't look at any of my other videos, please look at my time management. And that goes for anybody, whether you are in nursing school, whether you are a nurse, because I got a lot of different moving parts, you know, in my life, and I have to be present for all of them. And in all of them, I'm an important person. So some things just can't go on without me. So I have to be there, and I have to plan. So, you know, I want to also do another video and show you all how I make my planner. Because a lot of people don't plan ahead and don't look ahead because they just don't know how. They don't know what that looks like. And you can Google some stuff, and you pull up some calendars. But, you know, it's kind of like being in school. You can read the book, but you learn so much better when you sit through lecture. Especially when you have an interactive teacher or someone who helps you get it. So that's my goal. But back to the topic at hand, self-care. So yeah, there's numerous benefits to it. It's important, and you will see a change when you start putting your mind, body, and spirit first, and taking time and doing the little things that your future self will thank you for. So that's pretty much my spiel about self-care. It is a thing, so self-care Sundays, I might start doing self-care Sundays where I come on and, talk to you all about what I did that Sunday to manage my self-care. So anyway, I'm gonna go and let y'all go. Thank y'all for stopping by, watching my video.